the previous stanza, previous paragraph, a certain person comes here, but I can't eat any food that he brings. The money has to be earned in righteous way. The money that we carry is actually our karma. Certain person was there, he has left some lot of money and passed away. It was his own hard working. He has struggled throughout his life to earn the money honestly in a righteous way, but the efforts that he has put, his children has witnessed. Oh, what a strenuous life he has spent. Early morning getting up, washing the cow shed, tying the cows out, bringing the grass, putting in the cow shed for next grazing of the cows, milking the cows. All that he will finish early in the morning and then take a little tiffin. No time to call on God. He will rush to his shop. They were wholesale agents. And he will spend whole day there working non-stop till late in the night. At night, 8 o'clock, he will finish, close the doors and come back. Again, night he has to look after the cows. All our children, young, small children going to school and high school. From those times the children have seen father working day and night. When he passed away, the children were grown up and were aging. Father passed away in his 80s. And children were already there at the age of 50s, 60s. And they are becoming old now. The property is to be divided. One of the son was asking mother to give his share, small amount at least, whatever she feels happy. I don't want large money or whatever is there. Whatever you want to give me, with a good heart, you give me. But mother was not willing to give. She said, after I die, you share. Children are already becoming old. Their children are got married. They have settled down in life. These people are senior citizens. Still, his father's army. The son was, one of the son, fought with mother. Give my share. I don't want full share of the money. Whatever cash you have, small amount you give me. The rest you can. Then the mother was angry. Then he said, see, the money my father has left and gone is his karma. How we spend it will be his onward journey. If the money is spent, it is his karma now. If his money is spent in a good way, he will get sadgati, good forward movement. If it is spent in enjoyments of life in a wrong way, then he will get durgati. Means his karma remains undecided when he leaves the property and goes, dies. This is, money is karma. How he has earned, what he has earned, how it is spent, everything decides his future. What is going to happen to him? Because it's his money, earning. It is his action. The money is his karma, left undecided for him, and how am I going to use it? So, when he is earning in wrong ways, the money that he has earned is tarnished, is blackened, it is a sinful money. And whoever partakes it will be eating his sin. The one who partakes has to work out the sin of the person. Now, I give 5 rupees to a beggar, thinking that he weeps, I have not taken food, give me some money. Then I give him 5 rupees or 10 rupees, and he'll be going, he will have a fight with another beggar, and then he gets angry, he goes and buys one knife to kill the another who has fought with him, he kills. And the sin of his action, the person who has paid the money has to work out. It is with my money that person brought the knife and killed him. And I am responsible for that. Some amount of his karma I have to work out. I will not even know how he has spent that money, but the karma has come to me. I will be thinking I have done good thing by giving 5 rupees or 10 rupees to a beggar. But how he uses, unless I give it in the name of God. Whenever I give anything, if I give it, Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu, Krishna Arpanastu, Durga Arpanamastu, let it be an offering unto God. In the person whom I give my dana, in him there are 2 people. One is God, one is the person. When I see God and give, that God will not go and do anything. The person whom I give, the person does. So whenever we give seeing God in a person. Shivajnane Jiva Seva. Another aspect is here is earning. Earning is sent money earned in wrong way. And if I partake, I become a shareholder for his karma. I have to work out. And I can't see anybody use some money or sweets or fruits. I can't see it is contaminated with sin. I can't see. Because my vision is insufficient to see the purity and impurity of the food. Anybody gives, I eat the food. But Sri Ramakrishna, he is so sensitive to good and bad, right and wrong, that his body reacts, revolts. He cannot touch, the moment he cannot touch, that means it is contaminated. Then he will find out, see who brought this. Then he will find out where from he got the money, how did he earn. From all inquiry or by his own spiritual vision, he will see and tell. Now he cannot eat, he cannot touch. That's what he is telling now here. A certain person comes here, but I can't eat any food that he brings. Usually when we go to a holy man, we take something or the other, some sweets, fruits, anything for them to. He works in an office at a salary of 20 rupees and another 20 rupees by writing false bills. I can't utter a word in his presence. I become dumb. His life is such, his presence itself, the spiritual things. Sri Ramakrishna cannot speak anything other than spiritual and divine. That divine doesn't manifest in his presence. You can imagine how much of purity must be there in us to go to a saintly person. How much of purity there must be there in us to make us go to a temple. All cannot go even to temple. All cannot come to ashramas. All cannot come to... Their life is, whole life they spend, so much opportunity is there. They are living very close to a temple or a monastery. Whole life they don't enter even. Their life is such, filled with such impurity that thought of entering it doesn't come in that. Divine thoughts, spiritual thoughts do not appear in a mind which is contaminated with. You can see anything, ordinary, even ordinary things. If there are things which are contaminated, or suppose there is a dirty vessel, you can't use it. You can't use. That kind of, Ramakrishna used to say, pots in which curds have been kept, you can't put the milk anymore. You may wash so many times and put milk and try to heat it. It will, earthen pots, formerly earthen pots they used to use. Every pore gets filled with curd. Once you put the milk, it gets split. After washing also, the pores do not get cleaned. Then we see that contamination, their body, mind, everything is so much contaminated. The divine thoughts, let me visit a temple, let me visit a saint, doesn't come into their mind at all. What is there? Why should I go? What will I get? These things will appear in their mind. In his presence, Ramakrishna is not able to speak. I can't utter a word in his presence because he tells lies. When we tell a lie, our words have no more value. I deprive myself of the divine grace, nature's help. When I tell a lie, the mantras that I utter, suppose I am initiated, or I take up a mantra, Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Shivaya, something I want to repeat, I am repeating, but the same tongue is telling a lie. It has no difference between lie and mantra. It is as good as a mantra also is lying. It will not have value. When you are doing mantra japa, when you take an initiation and doing japa, you must speak minimum. You go on gossiping, bada 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 bada. Some people speak. Constantly they will be speaking. This mantra telling also is one of the speeches like. It has no value. Constantly go on badbada. His mantras will not have any weightage. And then one who tells lies will not have, the mantra that he utters will not have a weightage at all. Something is coming out of the mouth. So, when we do mantra japa, mind, we merge in the heart. Mind has contact with the past and future. It will be planning for future and linking to the past. Whole past memory is in the possession of mind. So mind we don't leave in its office. It will be linking to past and present, and the mantra we are uttering will be, its spirit is diluted. Its power doesn't get associated with the mantra. Mantra neither becomes mantra chaitanya nor it becomes a mantra shakti. Only words are going on. That's why we dissociate mind from the office and bring it to the heart. Merge it in the heart. Heart is love. Reasoning is given up. Reasoning power is merged in the loving potentiality in me. In us, there are two. One heart is there to love, emotions is there, then one reasoning is there, buddhi and hridaya. This has to be merged. Mind has to be merged in the buddhi will be guiding. Buddhi must be separated from mind. Mind must be merged in heart, and then no reasoning, no calculation. You just go on doing japa. So Sri Ramakrishna is not able to utter a word in his presence. How much of purity is needed to realize God, you see. It is very simple. Be like a child. Guileless, pure, simple. Sometimes he stays here 2 or 3 days without going to office. Can you guess his purpose? We go and stay in some places. Usually when we used to go to Jairambati, Kamarpukur and such places, holy places, we used to, even Kashi, Vrindavan and all, we try to stay 3 nights there continuously. 3 nights. I go today, reach today night, tomorrow night, day after night. Next day we get up and come away. These 3 nights. Why do we stay there? To catch the spiritual vibrations. If I stay there, I have the purpose to get associated with the divinity there. It is radiating divinity. I want to catch those radiations. I want to awaken the spirit within me. I want to awaken the divine within me. A divine manifestation must be there. I want to forget this world. I want to forget all material world and think of the divine and live in the divine. So, just like charging mobile phone, telephone, you put for charging. Like that we go to the certain places, stay there and get spiritualized and come, and we discharge for long time here, again go in somewhere to another temple, again get charged. To get that association with the divine we go. But here he has come, Sri Ramakrishna, all those who are coming to Sri Ramakrishna has a purpose. They have a purpose, they have a goal and they have a mission. There is a purpose to be fulfilled, there is a goal to be reached, there is a mission to be accomplished. So this, when we go to a saint or a incarnation of God or anything, these 3 things will be there. What is your purpose of going? I want to realize God. I want to get rid of all my sins. I want to get rid of all my karma. Some purpose with which I go. I have a goal to attain. What for? You want to get purified. I want to reach God. I want to transcend the nature. And I have a mission. What mission you have got? I want to serve the people. I want to love people. I want to sacrifice whatever I possess for the welfare of others. These three usually. So I have a purpose, I have a goal, and when I go to. Now, what purpose? He is staying here. All those who came to Sri Ramakrishna have these things. They want to get rid of all defects and imperfections. They want to transcend their nature. For that he is coming. But he is coming in a different. Can you guess his purpose? It is that I should recommend him to someone for a job elsewhere. He wants a better job. He is going to Sri Ramakrishna because so many rich and higher classes of people working in higher level are coming there. So he wants to get introduced to them and get a nice job. If I start erring somewhere, my whole thought process is getting contaminated. Even going to a holy place, holy person, I am seeking the lowly things of the world. For enjoyments, and he is going to do the same thing. There he will get a job for instead of 20 rupees, 30 rupees, and another 30 rupees he will false bills. So what is going to do with the money? He wants to enjoy. So ultimately he is holding on to the world and satisfying his own demands of mind and pressures, his own samskaras, past samskaras are driving, and for its fulfillment he is going to these people. And if there is no evil, if there is no bad in him, it's all right. I can ask God for wealth, but on one side I am telling lie and going to God for asking is something. It is, God doesn't accept it. In Bhagavad Gita, Chaturvidha bhajante mam. In that you will see artho artharthi jignasu jnani. These four, artha, artharthi, jnani. When he is wanting money, he is going to God alone. Doesn't matter. I want wealth. You give me wealth. I am going to God. But I am leading a bad life, telling lies and things like that. Asatya, ahimsa. Where is it? So, we are living a different life and going to God. It is not acceptable. There is no harm in asking for wealth from God, but doing wrong life and asking for it is something condemnable, and it is not acceptable to nature and God, even to holy men. Balram comes from now he is differentiating, entirely different nature. He immediately remembers, when we remember on one side the darkness, when I say about darkness, oh, it was so dark I could not see anything. I went elsewhere, it was full of light, I had nothing to worry. So this differentiates. One day we had gone to Kodachadri. From top we were viewing the forest there. It was full of, as if the vast greenery is sleeping, thick forest. One of the person told, Swamiji, we passed through this forest, once we wanted to climb this hill and come on foot. There are specific routes, but we can come through the wilderness also. And when we are coming in the wilderness, a kind of silence, deafening silence, and that silence is giving some sound. Silence is giving sound, it is unbearable. Can silence give a kind of fear dawns in the heart, and as if some coo sound is going on. Deafening silence amidst that. They are hearing that. And it is so dark. Where are we going? What is happening? Are we in the right place? Are we getting lost somewhere in the forest? We will not know. It is dark, dark, dark. The darkness through which daytime, not nighttime, daytime to be dark, how thick must be that forest. And when he said the exactly opposite, another thing, he explains, when we climbed about 3/4, then we started seeing the light coming amidst us, the sun directly shining over, and every tree is offering shade, and in between trees it's full of lighted. Even the small insects we can see. We were in the darkness, the eyes had trying to get accustomed to darkness. This small light between the trees that falls from the sky was sufficient to see the smallest insects moving about on the ground. The differentiation. This differentiation Sri Ramakrishna is making after telling that person he is coming to another person who is full of divinity, full of honestness, whom Sri Ramakrishna is to honor very much and ask his disciples to go and have his food, have food in his house. He is to tell his food is so pure. The impure food because he tells lies, and purest food because he constantly thinks of divine. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.